at night. One of those nights, at 2 a.m., I went downstairs, turned on my laptop and reviewed each confirmation email. The Delta flights from Seattle to Orlando, the aisle seats, the double rooms at the Disney resort with direct access to the parks, the digital passes already linked to my account. Everything, absolutely everything, was under my name. I stared at the glowing screen while the only sounds in the house were the ticking clock and the wind against the windows. Suddenly, I felt something close to relief. That family could believe I had no power, but in reality, they had nothing without me. With a single call, I could bring down the house of cards they had built on my money. I didn't do it that night, because part of me still hoped Emily would react, would say something, would take my side. But with each passing day, I realized that possibility was fading. Emily seemed more distant, as if her priority was keeping peace with her mother, even if it meant sacrificing ours. I noticed it in the way she changed the subject whenever I tried to talk about the trip, in how she left her phone face down on the table when messages from the group arrived, the group I had been expelled from. In how her words became sharper whenever I reminded her that I was still carrying the financial burden of everything. The following Saturday, my brothers-in-law called to coordinate transportation to the airport. Not with me directly, but through Emily, who then asked if I could drive them in my SUV to Seattle on the day of the flight. That was the moment I understood they didn't even see me as a person anymore, but as a provider of money and logistics. I was no longer part of the trip, but they still expected me to deliver them comfortably to the gate, as if my only role was to ensure their adventure began smoothly. I swallowed my rage, told Emily nothing, and locked myself in the office pretending I had work to do. Inside, my determination